Hi guys, good evening. Um, uh, uh, Although I didn't mention this in my first video, I do work as a part-time courier for Amazon Flex, and I've worked for the company for what's pushing, well, up until the time that I was sacked in December last month, toward just in the tail end of the Christmas season. Um, I've worked for the company for what's now nearly approximately 3 years. I joined the company in June of 2017. I think I was actually one of the first independent contractors for Amazon Flex here in the UK. And when I joined at the time, it was relatively good. There was lots of blocks, and I think that's usually down to the fact that there wasn't as many drivers as there are now. Now it's 2020, and even before now, there was a lot. There has been a lot of drivers. So in terms of catching blocks and getting work, now it's very difficult to catch a block. And I'm sure it's anyone who's watching this video who does work for Amazon Flex, both here in the UK and in North America, especially in the US. I'm sure you'll be aware that to catch a block, you just open the app, swipe your check the offers page, you refresh, you press the button, or you swipe down the screen, and you just if a block is available, it will appear, and you select that block, and you swipe left or right depending on your device to select the block. Yeah, so when I joined the company in 2017, in June of 2017, there were blocks or basically everywhere, left, right, center. I'd get tired of working, and then the rate, the amount of the salary basically was very decent. I think the highest I saw there was at the time was £52 a block, but I think a year later I remember catching a block for about £65, and that was at the last minute. But what this video is about basically is how recently my account has been deactivated, or you could say more or less I've been sacked from working for Amazon Flex. So basically what happened was, on I think the Saturday after Christmas Day, which will be the 28th, on Saturday evening I received an email titled "Notice of Terms of Termination." Basically, our contract with you, we are terminating it. And the reasons outlined in that email were basically were due to a recent number of deliveries being made late, which have been, I think in the email they said word for word, due to the high number of deliveries being made late, we have had to basically terminate your contracts and deactivate your account. And I think at the time I had been doing a lot of prime blocks, which basically, for anyone who has been doing Amazon Flex for a while, it is the blocks that people have made orders the same day, and so there's a particular time threshold, a window, basically 2 or 3 hours that they're expected, that Amazon have given them, that your order should arrive at this time, no later than, no sooner than. And I think on a few occasions, yeah, my orders were late, but that was mainly because of the delays I had faced at the delivery stations. I remember one occasion I was delivering some groceries, and as I was wheeling the trolley of the groceries out from the station into the car park to my car, a particular item, I remember what it was, a bottle of fabric conditioner, fell to the ground, and actually the top cracked, and that was basically damaged. It's a damaged item now. I can't deliver it. Customer, of course, will not accept it. So I had to go back to the delivery station inside and meet the staff, and they actually took up to 20 to 30 minutes. It was a long while before they brought out a replacement. And when I looked back at my watch, I only had about approximately 90 minutes to complete the whole order. And I think on that particular occasion, I had up to 36 parcels to deliver. And you also have to factor in the time it will take you to drive from the delivery station area to the district or to the postcode where you're going to be making the delivery. So yeah, that added to the delay as well. Now, when I put this, I've received the termination email, I appealed, but when I didn't hear anything from them, there's a particular Facebook group that I'm part of. It's basically Amazon Flex Drivers UK, and I put I kind of stated what happened in the post there. And someone did say that I should have emailed the support team when something had gone wrong, or basically when I'd finished outside of my drive time. Now, working for this company for over 3 years now, I've seen certain things, and I've kind of gained some knowledge and experience to the extent that there are certain things I will not bother doing, because from my past experience, when you make it, when you bring it to their attention, actually the source of response you get in return is, well, we don't really care. I'm sure many people are aware that when you're communicating with Amazon Flex, especially when you're emailing the Amazon support, driver support, you're actually communicating with the computer, communicating with the Amazon server. You're not communicating with a human being in the office, which is in their central office, which is all the way over in San Francisco in California in the US. So basically, it's only if the computer via its algorithms picks up certain words in your correspondence, that's when it triggers a response. And so in many occasions, I actually remember receiving an email which was basically empty, which didn't have a proper, it didn't even seem to acknowledge that what I'd written in my correspondence to Amazon, and basically says so and so and so, did I solve your problem? And it almost felt like, well, they've not really acknowledged what I've even said in my correspondence. So on some occasions I didn't bother. I just deliver this and just think of the salary you're going to be receiving, and you're basically after the money. You're not really here to kind of win a shouting match with this organization. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why at the time I didn't really take the matter up with the Amazon support, because I thought, well, from my past experience, no point wasting my time and my energy trying to get this matter resolved. It wasn't a big issue anyway. I still made the deliveries. The only issue really was the time. Yes, because of what had happened at the delivery station, the deliveries ended up being late, which was beyond my control. I didn't want to make the deliveries late, but I was held up at the delivery station. I wish I could make the station staff work fast and bring down that stock a lot quicker, but I do know they're also sourcing other things out as well. But on to my next point, I wanted to ask, is there anyone who's been in this situation, is there anything else I can do? I've appealed the matter now, and today as I'm making this video, it is the 8th of Wednesday, the 8th of January 2020, and I received that termination email on Saturday, the 28th of December 2019. I may have gotten the dates wrong. Forgive me if that's the case. But I definitely got the email on the 28th of December 2019. Since then, I appealed the matter. I made it very clear what had happened, why the deliveries had been late, as it had been, and I told them the reasons why, and said what had happened was beyond my control. There were delays at the delivery station. They really took their time. But if I would like some advice on what else I can do now. I have sent across an appeal, and so far it's been more than 7 days. Although they say they give you 10 days to make an appeal, but still, I haven't had anything from them. So I just wanted to know any advice from anyone who has been in this situation. If you've managed to get your account reactivated, what did you do? Did you word the email a specific way? Even though I know the circumstances for everyone, for the next driver, for the next person will be different. It will not be the same for everyone. Or, although I've heard of this, should I make a brand new account? I have asked other drivers about this, and rumor has it that even though people have been known to do this, a majority of people have been found out and their account has been deactivated. So I really, if that's the case, then obviously that's a route I do not want to go down. I do like working for Amazon Flex, but there's still a lot of issues that the company does have, which can make a simple job very, very frustrating, very tedious, and unnecessarily taxing. But yes, please, if you do have any advice or anything anything else of which I could do to resolve this matter. And please leave any tips or advice in the comment section below. I'll be very, very grateful to hear from you guys. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.